Okay, so you want to write it, you want to split up this middle term to have both the -6 and the 1. So you want to split it up like this. So 2x squared minus 6x and then plus 1x and then minus 3. Does that make sense? So I just make it -6 plus 1x instead of it being -5x. So now what I'm going to do is, this is called grouping. So I'm going to group these two terms together and these two terms together. And then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to factor this one side, and then I'm going to factor just this one side as well. So this one side, obviously, I can factor it by, I can take out a 2x, and then I'm left with x minus 3. Yeah, because 2x squared and then minus 3, that would be -6x. So that makes sense. And then I'm going to worry about the right side now. So I'm going to do plus 1, because you can't really factor anything out of here. So I'm just going to do a plus 1. And it basically stays the same, because anything that you multiply by 1 just stays the same. So now you notice how there's x minus 3 on both, like they're being multiplied by 2x and then 1. So like there's x minus 3 on both the left and the right side. So it would kind of be like if I was, okay, this is a completely different problem, but like 2x plus 4x. So you see how they both have the x attached to them? Hold on, I'm gonna make this a 3. They both have the x attached to them. So what I can factor out is an x. And then I'm just left with 3 plus 4. Yeah, does that make sense? Okay, so over here, instead of it being just x, in this case it's x minus 3. So the 2x, it's being attached to the x minus 3, and then the 1, it's being attached to x minus 3. They both have that in common, so I'm able to take that out. So then I'm just left with 2x plus 1, and yes, I don't know what else you learned from that, but yeah, if it was equal to 0, you can obviously solve for that. So then your answers would be x is equal to 3, and then x is equal to -1/2. I don't know if you need me to explain that, but I think you know how to do that.